Yes. Good
Hey,
evening.
good evening. How are you?
Yes, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. What about you? How you have been
I am
doing?
went and now I am over the moon because I am in front of you.
Okay,
I
great.
have seen your many video with many YouTubers, but and I visited your channel. I follow your channel, so I thought let's connect to you.
Great, great. I love to connect with the people and thank you for watching and thank you for connecting with me.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for accepting my request.
yeah. Obviously, I love to connect with the people. Yeah.
Yes, and I have started this recently. It's almost 1 month.
Okay.
I am approaching to the people and I am connecting.
Okay. Okay. So before diving into the topic, would you mind to introduce yourself so that I can get to know something about you?
Yeah. My name is Momita. I
Yeah.
was born and raised in Kolkata, West Bengal, but currently I am living in USA due to my husband's job.
Okay.
And I completed my master's in mathematics. After that, I did MCA also. Along with that, I used to give tuition from class 7 to class 10. I used to teach them mathematics.
Okay.
But before coming here, I left that. And now I am homemaker and mom to a toddler.
Yeah.
She is now 2 years old. She all the time she keeps me on my
Yeah.
toes.
Understand.
Uh,
I can understand totally.
Recently, I have started to work on my communication skill, and that's why I created a YouTube channel also. So
Great.
my channel's name is English Vibes with Momita.
Okay.
Yes, that's all about me.
Great. 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 You are doing means you're wearing a lot of so many hats together.
Thank you. So
Me?
I would love to know something more about you.
Yes, definitely. Sure. I'm Lalita, as you already know, and I was born and raised in Uttarakhand, but now it's been 6 years. We are living here in Noida because my husband is working here, and I have done my master in English literature, and after that I did B.Ed. After B.Ed, I did a job also. I was a teacher. I used to teach in a school. And the day my son was born, I have a son also. So I left my job. And after that, I was preparing for some government exam. And means when I was preparing, so I found my interest was going into the language compared to the literature. So that's how I started to learn this language. I started to connect with the people. And yeah, recently I have created my channel with the name of Let's Learn and Grow Together with Lalita, where I upload conversation videos, solo videos, and anything related to English language.
Okay.
So yeah, so
Wonderful.
that's all about me. And nowadays, I'm means my hobbies are also means I'm a voracious reader. I love to read books and I love to write and I love means I'm totally into it, engrossing myself into this language.
Yes.
So that's all
Okay.
about me. And if you want to ask anything, you can. I love to answer.
So how long have you been running your YouTube channel?
It's been 4 months.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
been 4 months.
So you're also quite new. And I have
Yeah.
been following you since 1.5 months, I'd say.
Okay. 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 Yeah. So yeah, obviously I'm novice here. Means on YouTube, I started to connect with the people last year, on the month in the month of September. But recently I have started. I also started to work on my communication skill at that time, and it means I'm also learning. But yeah, now I'm quite comfortable. So I
Mhm.
thought, okay, and now I started teaching also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you get your student from YouTube.
Yes, from YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So I teach.
nice.
Yeah. So I teach. Yeah. So that's all about me. It's going good. I'm
Okay.
learning.
So
Yeah.
you were a teacher and now you are again continuing your teaching
Yes.
journey.
Teaching.
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah. I love to connect with the people actually. So, yeah.
Yes. So did you teach in a school earlier?
Yes. Earlier I was used to teach in a school
Okay.
after my B.Ed.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So what about you? What about your hobby? And obviously being a mother, I can understand. Are you means you are very busy when you have especially a toddler, 2 year, I think you told your daughter is.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So currently, I don't have any particular hobby, but now I actually don't get time to
Hmm.
pursue my hobby. But now I am working on my communication skills. So whatever time I get, I try to listen to some good podcast, conversational video, and I try to read. But I don't get much time for reading, so that's why I don't. Till now, I have not bought so many books, but I
Hmm.
do it in through
Good.
ChatGPT or online,
Hmm.
and I practice writing. Yes, now I am doing this kind of things. I don't have any particular hobby now. Yes, I love cooking. Whenever we get time, we go out and for traveling. Yes.
Okay. Okay. And how long you have been living here in USA?
Okay, it's been 2 years, almost 2 years.
2 years. Okay. So, what
Mhm.
is your experience to live in a USA? Before that, you were in Kolkata, as you already mentioned. So, what is the culture
Yeah.
difference? How you are feeling? Means food. Obviously, I think means totally different culture, food, clothing, and
Mm.
means each and everything means totally changed there. Your environment has got totally changed before and now.
Yes, yes.
Earlier you were totally, so what is the and means in starting obviously it was tedious, it was a difficult for you, like it was tedious task for you, or you are quite comfortable, like some people they are very easily to grasp the things but some people they are not, so what you feel, what is, how is your experience?
Yes, you are absolutely right here. Culture is totally different from
Hmm.
India. So when we came here, initially we faced lots of problem,
Hmm.
and at that time also I was pregnant, 4 months,
Hmm.
3.5 or 4 months pregnant. So it was more difficult for us to survive here because it's a car dependent state.
Hmm.
So at first we did not have car. We took almost 6 years to buy a car, so
Hmm.
it was very difficult for then. But if you wants to know about the culture here, culture is here. They always stress on the individualistic and open-minded culture. You can say
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
people always value their own thoughts, like
Hmm.
be it in their lifestyle or
Hmm.
their beliefs,
Hmm.
everything.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So here, they always do whatever they want. Nobody will come to your life and don't judge you. You
Hmm.
can live your life peacefully.
Hmm.
So it's a good point, and everything is neat and clean. And people always value the rules and regulations set by the government
Hmm.
without any observation.
Hmm.
Nobody is constantly observing that. Obviously, there are so many cameras and all, but everybody is maintaining all the rules and
Hmm.
be it in the traffic guidelines or in the queue, you are maintaining in a queue,
Hmm. Hmm.
or any appointment, and they give priority their time. Time
Hmm.
is treating here as money.
Hmm.
So if you have skill and you have money, so obviously you will gain success here.
Hmm. Hmm.
This kind of environment is here.
Hmm.
Everything happen on time.
Hmm.
If you have an appointment to your doctor at 9 a.m., then around 8:45 they will start to call you like, where are you, where are you?
Hmm.
So everything is happening on time. I like this, but along with that, there are so many things which I don't like, obviously. And most of the things I have observed that here people are less emotionally connected
Hmm.
than Indian.
Hmm.
So they here you will get friends, but
Hmm.
you will not get satisfied by those
Hmm.
friends. They
Hmm.
always set a boundary. They
Hmm.
always set a boundary and they maintain this.
Hmm. Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
And another thing is that here family bonding is less intense than India.
Hmm. Hmm.
uh, After when the students from students life, they always try to do some things for themselves. They
Hmm.
try to be
Independent.
independent.
Hmm.
Yes.
Same. Yeah.
So at very early age they start investing money and try to earning money, so it's there in the culture. But
Hmm.
that's why I have seen that they leave their parents at very early age and they make their future according to that.
Hmm.
So it's like that. So
Yeah.
obviously there are so many good things and bad things, and
Hmm.
I'm trying to learning from trying
Then.
to learn the good things.
Obviously, na, as a human being, actually, which I feel it's very important to connect to the people emotionally, because we are not robot. We are not machine. We have feelings. Even they
Yes.
have feeling also. But what happens? This is a cultural difference. They are bringing up, means in that environment they are rearing up, and after that, obviously, they
Mm.
become quite independent at early age. So they also, their
Yes.
mindset is like that. Okay, we have to do this, and they means they have a set limitation. I think we have to do this.
Yes.
This is a
Yes.
time bounding, and after that we have to become independent. Then we have to live according to myself, according to ourselves even.
Yes.
So
They are
that's.
comfortable with
Hmm,
this.
yeah, they are very
And
comfortable.
at very early age of a child, like 2 years or 2.5, they separate them from their bed, and child
Hmm.
sleep in their own bed. So
Hmm.
it's not possible for us. So
Us,
there are so
because we
many
are
things.
emotionally, yeah, yeah, even we are emotionally, not even, obviously, as a human being we are connected to the people emotionally. And even for the things also, suppose if we have a car or a bike or scooty or even any belongings, we do not want to separate even our belongings. Suppose we have something, even our clothes, we are, means, each and everything, we are totally connected with it, emotions.
Yes, yes,
Suppose if I talk about a sari or any dress, so we feel like, okay, no, I cannot give that because that day I bought it, and that it was an auspicious day, it was my marriage day. So we are very connected emotionally with the
yes,
attached with the things even. So even the, obviously,
yes,
they don't have
right.
emotions, but as a human being we have emotions. Here in
Mm-hmm.
India, we value or we give the importance of the emotions,
Yes,
because
all the time.
we are bringing up and are rearing up in such kind of environment.
Mm-hmm.
Now this
Mm-hmm.
culture is also going in India. I mean, it's waning. But before that, obviously,
Yes,
suppose a child born in a where he can or they can get each and every family members.
yes,
Nowadays
yes,
people are here. They are learning from social media. Suppose if they have any questions, so they just go to the social media and they ask to the Google Chat GPT.
yes, yes. You
But
can.
before that,
You're
earlier
right.
time, we used to ask to our grandparents and to our parents, even to our neighbors also close. But nowadays,
Yes.
nobody wants to interfere to
Yes, in my
this
case
thing.
also same.
Hmm.
I did not know how to take care of a newborn and what to do,
Hmm.
how to feed them, but I tried everything from internet,
Hmm.
and there are so many blogs. YouTube is
Hmm.
flooded with
Plus.
blogs, which are so many moms
Hmm.
are making
Hmm.
blogs with their
Hmm.
child, and they are sharing everything.
Yes.
There are so many pediatricians video.
Yes.
So we have the opportunity. That's why we are using, but
Hmm.
somehow we are lacking that connection.
Same, obviously, na, internet is of means now you are living here, so you don't have any one, so that whom you can take care, or the person who can
Mm-hmm.
take care of your baby. So you know that everything. So it's a set. Now you know that you're subconsciously. So internet works as a boon. It's a blessing for us at that time when we don't have
Yeah.
anyone. So that whatever when we are facing, so at least we can see. Now we have such kind of facility, but earlier it was not like that. Suppose if somebody is living
Mm-hmm.
alone, so he or she, they don't have any such kind of facility, they did not. But now we have,
Yes.
isn't it? So it depends how we are taking.
And
But yeah, obviously, when we are going to the social media and we are asking the question to our machine, so obviously emotional connection is lacking, it's very obvious.
yes, yes, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, and here, since if when we were in India, in
Hmm.
there, my both houses in
Hmm.
the almost in the same locality.
Hmm.
So if my daughter were there, then she would get love or affection from
Hmm.
everyone around
Hmm.
her, or both
Hmm.
grandparents and all. But
Yes.
here we are missing this.
Yeah, this thing, and this thing also very precious, and means I can see,
Mm-hmm.
means you are feeling, obviously, na, it's a nostalgic or feeling your home, means sickness, it's a homesickness, you are missing
Mm-hmm.
them. So how
Yes.
often you visit India?
Yeah, once in a year.
Once in a year. Yeah, it's very obvious, na, it's not easy to even,
Mm-hmm.
you have a baby now, so for means for a baby and for you also now, it's very quite difficult to come.
Mm-hmm.
with a
And
baby.
so that's why we go once in a year. And but sometimes for some people it's also not possible to go once in a year. They go
Hmm.
once in
Twice,
a two
right?
year,
Hmm.
3 year. Yes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's really very difficult.
Hmm. It
And so
depends.
you're living in Noida, so
Hmm.
your situation is almost like that.
Yes, yes, yes. Obviously, it means obviously, na. But here we are living in Noida, or we feel like that. Okay, we are in India, but also we are living
Hmm.
from separated our house, and we are managing all the things.
Hmm.
But in India, in Noida, obviously, the where we are living, so many people they are living in from their villages, from different states of India. So we can
Hmm.
easily, somehow we can connect.
Yes, yes, yes.
So it,
When
yeah.
when you are out of the home, then Indian means that we can feel that okay,
Hmm.
they're Indian.
Emotions. Yeah.
Yes, it's an
Means
emotion.
we are actually na, it's a different kind of bond. Sometimes we cannot
Hmm.
compare or we cannot see. But when we talk to the
Yes.
people, when we meet people, so we feel the because we are human being. We feel
Hmm.
the
Hmm. Hmm.
energy, we feel the vibes, and even though we know that
Yeah,
this
that's
person is from
important.
a different state, but still we feel a connection
Yes.
as a human being because we are
Yes,
living in the and
absolutely
we
right.
all are brought up in the same environment. So
Hmm.
we
Hmm.
know
Hmm.
in earlier time in our we all know about our culture, about the things
Yes.
and about our bringing up. So we can easily relate to each other.
That's why. That is
Yeah,
the main reason.
yeah. This is
We
the
can
main reason.
relate to each other.
Yes, because they are also came here for the job opportunity. The main purpose is that
Hmm.
why we people, why you and everybody, why they are migrating to another country, why they are going
Hmm.
because of the job opportunity. The main thing is that.
Yes, yes.
And yeah, so we all are in the same boat.
Mhm. Yes.
Mm.
So how is your, I think you have a son. So how old is he?
Yeah, now he's 7 year old. He just turned 7.
Okay.
Yeah, he just turned 7.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I think now you are quite free then because I am totally engrossed in this
yeah,
process.
yeah.
So I am thinking that maybe when she will go to school, then I will get more
Yes,
time.
yes, yes, yes. Definitely. Obviously, no, whenever means when she will start to go to school, so you will also get some time
Hmm.
in initially, and then gradually, obviously, they also become quite independent. And means now my son is 7 year old. He's going to a proper school, 7 to 8 hours.
Yes, yes.
So I get also time. So I thought, okay, let's utilize my time in a productive way. Before that, obviously,
Hmm.
I was learning, I was reading, but I was not doing so because whenever we are doing something, so we have to give time also.
Hmm.
But now he's also growing. So I means he was growing. I started to learn, and now he's 7 year, quite means independent. He can do some things. So that's
Yes.
how, yeah, I also started.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I started this because for myself, sometimes it's become difficult to be consistent
Hmm.
because whenever we are busy with other household chores, then
Yes.
always the things which we are doing for ourselves,
Yes.
this take the back seat.
Yes.
So
Obviously.
when
Yes.
you have a purpose that you have a
Yes.
channel and you have to upload there, so I
Yes.
feel at least there is a hidden pressure that
Yes.
I
Yes.
have to learn, I
Yes.
have to grow.
Grow. Very good.
That's
Yeah.
why I started
Yeah.
this.
This is the great initiative. This is
Yeah.
the great initiative because you
Hmm.
already took it and now you know, okay, you have to do this for this purpose. And I can
Hmm.
see
Hmm.
you are
Hmm.
speaking quite well. So how your means what is the reason behind it? Like you are learning since a very long time or recently you have engrossed yourself.
Yes, actually, I tried so many times before that, but for after my graduation, I tried so many times, but due to the master's exams, due to any other competitive exams, I was not consistent enough.
Hmm.
But before coming here, I knew that here only one communication language is there, that is English. You have to communicate in English.
Yes.
So before coming here, I took 7 to 8 sessions from our locality. From there is an English institute. From there I took, and from there I got that idea that okay, whatever I am saying, that is at least understandable.
Hmm.
But that time also my English was really broken when I came here.
Hmm.
So and then I delivered my baby, and I got busy with those little things. So
Hmm.
From the last 7 to 8 months, I am totally consistent. I every day I try to listen, writing, and
Hmm.
reading, and but though I am getting that exposure that
Hmm.
everyone is
Talking to real
when
people.
we are going
Hmm.
outside, everyone
Hmm.
is speaking in English,
Hmm. Hmm.
but here everyone is busy. So if
Hmm.
you want to uh, do your speaking practice, that's
Yeah.
not possible.
Yeah.
So I
You
was
have to
feeling
crave.
that I'm lacking that speaking part.
Yes.
So I thought nowadays YouTube is a great platform, so
Yes.
I can start like this.
Yes. Great.
So my
Obviously.
speaking journey is going on
Yeah,
in
and
this
you are,
way.
yeah, you are doing quite well, and keep continue. I mean, the way you are speaking, the way you are, and obviously you are means said it rightly, because means even though you are living in USA, but it's difficult to get a partner because everybody is busy.
Yes,
So internet is,
everybody's.
it's a blessing for us. Here we
Hmm,
can
hmm,
connect to
hmm.
the people easily,
Yes, yes,
and
yes.
yeah.
Because when I go out at that time, if I meet with someone, then also I feel underconfident because I know that the person in front of you, she is more fluent than me, and that
Hmm.
time
Fear of judgment.
I really feel underconfident and I fumble, and it's a bad situation. So
Hmm.
that's why I
Yeah,
started from my
yeah,
home.
yeah, and their accent is quite different.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, in
Though we
starting.
are living here, so many Indians are there in this
Hmm.
community. And when it comes to native speaker, their accent is totally different.
Yeah.
And initially, I faced lots of problem with this accent
Hmm.
because at the time I told you I was pregnant and I used to go to hospitals
Hmm.
and I have to communicate with so many people.
Hmm.
And I always remain so conscious that what are they saying? I stare at their
Yeah.
lips that what are they
Yeah.
trying to say?
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
can
I
understand.
face lots of problem.
Hmm. Yeah. Obviously, the shoe wearer knows where the shoe pinches.
Yes.
That's how you started to learn because you are in a real situation.
Hmm.
Great.
So
Great.
it's a blessing also because I am learning so many things,
Hmm.
but
Yeah.
it's
Hmm.
not easy.
Yeah. Gradually, it means obviously it takes time, but gradually you are learning and you are doing great. Keep continue the things whatever you are doing, and you are doing great. It takes time. Everything takes
Okay.
time. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So
So
how
keep
is your
pushing.
channel going?
Yeah, it's going good. Actually, now I'm also in a learning phase. I'm learning more because when you have, you already means you can relate with me when you have a channel. So you have to learn more, so many things, not related to even language, more than that.
Mm-hmm.
How to upload, editing, thumbnails, and time. You have to give the time. So
Mm-hmm.
many things. So obviously now I'm also learning phase, and it's going good. It's going good. I'm learning, and gradually it's improving. Yeah,
Yes, that's great. And you have started teaching also.
yeah. I
It's
have
really
started.
nice.
Yeah. It's going good. Yeah. Anything else you want to discuss or you want to share?
Okay. Uh, I want to ask you that what should I do to improve more?
Actually,
I told you that I am reading or writing, but I don't get much time to reading. So what do you think? Listening, uh, by listening, I can improve more. How can I video?
mm-hmm.
Listen me?
Yeah, yeah, I can listen to you. Sometimes it's your,
Okay.
yeah. Nah, I'm audible.
It's getting stuck.
Yeah, I think it's stuck.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, and because obviously you already mentioned you are listening, you are
Yes, you are.
reading, you are writing. So the practices you are doing great. Keep continue this practice, and if you want to add something more, so you can start shadowing practice. You can listen to the native speaker, and after that you can repeat mirror practice. You can sit or stand in front of the mirror, and you can do shadowing. That means when we are listening a native speaker, and after that
Okay.
we are repeating the same tone, same manner, intonation, pronunciation, each and every word. So it takes time for, like, it take a small
Yes,
top,
yes.
yeah,
Okay, I
take,
got
and
it.
then
Hmm.
gradually you can learn means now you are feeling quite difficulty accent, so your accent will become better, your pronunciation will become better.
Mm-hmm.
So one more thing you means you can try, and obviously
Okay.
you are doing, you are reading, writing, listening, so the practices that is more important you are already doing, because listening is a tool. It helps us to learn 70% of language. You are
Mm-hmm.
already doing listening, and after that you are watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you are doing means you are on a
Mm-hmm.
right track, and you are quite consistent also. So keep
Okay.
yeah, keep continue with the same process, same thing, and then you can see the difference, and I can see you are already doing great. But yeah, obviously everybody wants to go for the next level. As
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. So
yeah,
thank you so much.
you
I
can
will try
yeah,
it.
you can
Obviously, I will try
yeah,
it.
incorporate these things in your daily conversation and daily routine.
Mm.
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
yeah, thank you
Yes,
for
it's really
connecting with
helpful.
me. So shall we wrap up? Yeah,
Yes, yes. Okay.
here is my
Thank you
son is
so
home
much.
now. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he was sleeping. Yeah,
Bye.
say hi.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, so shall we wrap up, and soon we will connect. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Mhm.